welcome back to the channel. It's Lisa from Beyond Authentic. It's just me today. Rufus isn't feeling very well, so he's not weighed in. If anybody saw the vlog video that we did yesterday, I wasn't particularly well yesterday. My fibro was really playing up. So I had a wobble, I actually had a fall, I bashed my knee, I hurt my arm. I had quite a lot of brain fog yesterday, so even just talking on camera was really difficult at times. So yeah, it's just part of my life now, I guess, this fibro malarkey. But basically what that means is whenever I'm having a really bad wobbly day, Rufus has to do everything else. So he got dinner ready, he fed the animals, he, you know, did a lot yesterday. He helped me out a lot, picked me up when I fell, all of that stuff. So yeah, so he's now, because of that, he's now feeling like crap, because he's got some health issues as well. So we sort of take it in turns really, I guess. But what I want to talk about is I've just weighed in. So it was really important for me to weigh in. Now, if you watched last week's weighing video, I had a pound gain last week. After losing 13 pounds in July, the last week in July, I actually put a pound back on, and I knew that was coming. I actually expected a lot more that week, because I had, so Brenda, our regular Slimming World consultant, basically describes SP and things like that, like a tight corset, and we were also doing, you know, we don't tend to eat till later in the day, so we were making that a thing. So SP and intermittent fasting, and it, you know, the weight dropped off. But that tight corset can't be maintained for a long time, and because I have had some wobbles around my impending appointment with my surgeon, not that I'm in any way questioning whether I want the surgery, whether I want, you know, vaginoplasty and all of that, but the last time I was in hospital, I was 6 weeks old with jaundice. I've never broken a bone, touch wood. I've never, you know, I've just never been in hospital. The only times I've ever been to hospitals are when people are dying, unfortunately. So I don't like hospitals, and the surgery part of it, to be honest, is terrifying me. Absolutely terrifying me. The more I think about it, the more I get palpitations, and yeah, I know it's something that I want. If I could, I would take the pain and everything, but it's just the going into hospital bit that is freaking me. Yeah, not looking forward to it, and we're not even there yet. So, you know, but I think what's happening with me is that because I'm scared, I'm attempting to self-sabotage, which is stupid. It's what we did when we got all the death threats a couple of years back and we put all the weight back on. You know, it's just one of those things, and I just need. So last week wasn't the best week on plan. I'd had a couple of days where I was significantly off plan. This past week has been a bit better. I did expect a bigger gain in last week's weigh-in, and I did get a gain today, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But for me, it is normally the week after that if I'm gaining, it tends to sort of sit. The first week doesn't seem to be too bad, and then it's the week after I've had a blowout or something that it tends to affect me. So yeah, I was expecting it today, so I actually put 3.5 pounds on, which is a lot. I haven't been particularly bad this week, but my fibro has played up something chronic. I've done a lot less physically than I would do normally, and yeah, all in all, it's not been great. Part of that will be from the week before, part of that is this week, but anyway, I've weighed in, I've drawn a line under it, which is what I need to do. That presses that reset button for this week, and I intend being super on plan. So also something we haven't done as much of this week, which is drink a lot of fizzy pop, because what we were doing sounds ridiculous, and I know people in the comment section will have a field day, but we find, personally, me and Rufus, we find that if we drink fizzy pop, so things like this Monster Zero, it's actually got 3 calories, 15 calories per thing, so just around a sin for a can, which is fine. I'm going to sin it, but that and Pepsi Max, which is zero sins, I can have that. That bloats out my tummy gets full of gas, not in a bad way, and then I'm not hungry because I've got a full tummy, so I tend to not eat as much during the day, and then when I have my meal in the evening, that tends to then do me. This last week we've had a lot of water and a lot of squash, and it hasn't had the same effect. I said I'd give it a week, you know, to not have the aspartame and the sweeteners and all of that stuff, and it really hasn't helped, and it's had a really detrimental effect. So I'm back on the fizzy pop. It's all sugar free. I know it's not the best for you in other health concerns, you know, it's got flavouring, artificial this, that and the other in it, but by the same token, if it stops me having a wobble day on plan, if it stops me gaining any more weight, then I'll drink it, you know. So sorry if you don't like that, it's just what I need to do for my own plan, and we all need to work our own plan. We all need to work Slimming World the way that suits us. So for some people, you know, 3 set meals a day, a high-fi bar in between, you know, healthy snacking, all of that. For some people, that's how they work the plan, and it works for them. It doesn't suit me, and it doesn't suit Rufus that way. If we do that, the weight loss is very slow. We've got targets, as we always talk about. We've got targets to hit in terms of BMI. So, you know, we've got to just stay on it. And so for me, I'm really glad I had a gain. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but if I know I've been off plan and I have a maintain or I have a really small gain, like a pound, then for me that almost gives me permission to repeat that. And I know it's the addictive personality side of me. I know it's the part of me that, you know, still suffers with a binge eating disorder. And it's that part of me which basically says, oh, it wasn't that bad, oh, just do that again, or in fact, you know, you had a couple of snacks that week, have a couple extra, it won't hurt. And it does, and this week's proved it. And it's kind of every now and again I need this, and it's not planned, it's not something I do on purpose, but every now and again I just need that moment where if I've been over my sin allowance and I've been off plan and I haven't been eating what I would do normally, then I need that gain, because I need that kick up the backside, which is what I've had today. So as I say, drawing a complete line under it, I'm fine. I know exactly where it's come from, I know exactly what's happened. I just need to be more mindful of it, because long term it will sabotage me and it will stop me getting what I want. And at the end of the day, hundreds and thousands of people have had this surgery. Not one of them's died on the table, and why would I be the first? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. That fear is ridiculous, and I can't let it stop me. But it's definitely had an impact this week. So I'm calling it out. If I name it, then it's not scary. So there you go. I'm naming it on national TV. I nearly said international YouTube. Even more named. So there you go. But yeah, I think this week we're going to do a barbecue tonight, or if the weather doesn't rain again, we're going to do a barbecue today and cook off some food for tomorrow and for Sunday, because we've got a Pride event on Sunday that we need to be at 9 o'clock in the morning, which is a ridiculously early setup, very early start for us, so there'll be no time really to prep fresh food on the day. So we're going to prep it in advance tomorrow. Yeah, so that should be fine. So we'll have that, we'll cook that off tonight, and then slowly start sorting out the bits and pieces we need to sort out for Pride for Sunday. So I will try and vlog. It's really difficult at Pride because I'm so busy, and the requirements, you know, I've got so many things that I'm required to do. But hopefully we've got quite a lot of our team coming on Sunday, so I should be able to vlog. So yeah, anyway, just a quick catch up. Please do, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because once we get to 1,000 views, we'll be able to do this properly interactive like we used to, and before YouTube changed the algorithm. So yeah, do please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to be able to chat to you. I do read your comments. I'm really crap at replying at the moment. The fibro is wiping my brain out. but I do read a lot of the I do read everybody's comments, and I do like and tick and all of that thumbs uppy stuff. You can tell I'm so good at the social media stuff, can't you? I was going to tell you a story then, but I'm not going to. Anyway, yeah, we will. We do read the comments, as I say, and we will be doing a lot more videos. It's just that with Pride season, so for every Pride, it takes a day in advance to set it up, and for us to load the car and all of that stuff. Then we get the day of Pride, and then it takes a day afterwards at least to recover, especially at the moment with my fibro being such a bugger that as it is. So there's not been a lot of videos. We are going to do a couple of taste test videos. I've still got my sort of Slimming World gadgety type items from Wish video to do, and a few others. So yeah, we've got a whole list and a backlog, and we will get through them, I promise. It's just at the moment Pride season runs for another, we're here, we've got another one after Wakefield, we've got Doncaster after Wakefield, and then 3 weeks after that we've got Keighley Pride, and then that's it. So in between Doncaster and Keighley, hopefully we'll be back on track with some filming, because I miss it. I really do miss talking to you all, and it really helps me with my journey. I've just discovered somebody else on YouTube who has a YouTube channel. See, Fibrofog. But yeah, I've just discovered somebody else who is a trans woman who's done a massive weight loss journey. Her journey went from 35 stone to 15 stone. I can't remember the name of her channel because, again, Fibrofog. But if I remember, I'll put links in the comment section. And watching videos from people that are going through the same thing really helps me. But equally, watching any of the Slimming World videos really helps me. It helps me stay focused. It helps me stay on plan. And making the videos has that same effect. And interacting with all of you out there, because it's amazing that there are people all over the world that watch and comment and send us messages. That absolutely amazes me, especially when we're wobbling. Rufus is really focused at the moment. He's on it again. In that, for those of you that go to a group, there's that poster, isn't there, where it's got a picture of the country, and there's the direct route, and then there's sort of my route around the houses. Rufus is on the motorway, I'm on the A road. That's how I look at it. I've just got to sort this week. Excuse me, pop. I've got to sort this week out and go back to what I was doing in July, because that all worked. And so yeah, I will see you in another video very soon. Hopefully I'll be vlogging on Sunday, please, if I remember and am able to. And we'll see you on another video. And as we always, but actually very rarely say, happy slimming.